So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. It's time for the hump day grid. And today we have this fantastic Sylvaner Sauvignon Blanc. And it is a keeper from what's on the nose. You can see as it pours. Oh, it is just a fresh and fruity, yummy bouquet. Light tickle of the gases and fantastic finish. Very acidic. This is fabulous. I think if you're not in the mood for red, this might be a fabulous way to go about maybe a cheese board with olives and the like, so on and so forth. But it would be fabulous with Thai food for sure. And with that, I think I have adequate solver's courage. Let's go ahead and hop into our grid and see what we got going on here today. So we have a Kiran Pandey construction edited by Will Shorts. And I'm telling you, every time I say that, I just want to raise a toast to... All right. The man is back. So fantastic. Let's hop into our grid. Okay, so distance traversed by an arrow. Well, who knows? Pardoner. Okay. Bud. Not the same. Oh, I don't know. Maybe unalike. So 4 quarters could be a 1. Obstacle in achieving one's goal? Question mark. Seems like we're lining ourselves up for a good defense. It's the Department of Defense. But this is all about defense, right? Sports. Learned that in Texas, where I'm from. So, starchy food item named for a food it resembles. AF. Added fuel to, maybe fed. One who practices bhakti in puja, and this would be Hindu. Smooth and glossy, maybe sleek. So I guess we've got ourselves a bow shot here. Seems like an awkward term though to me. Let's see, up for a drive, question mark. Maybe it's teed up for a drive. Opens as a menu or a description of this puzzle's circled letters. I don't even know yet, but opens as a menu. Maybe it's not like a menu like that. Maybe something to do with a computer. I don't know. I guess we can go back over here. Starchy food item named for a food that it resembles, and I'm assuming this would be a waffle fry. So, Himalayan ox would be a yak. So I guess it's all lining up for us. Not exactly syzygistic, but it's, yeah. Base for some lunches. Okay, we got a clever little Wednesday grid here going, don't we? Soft rock, then we're going to go with talc on this one because you know why not. Bang the drum for could be to talk up. And trim down, maybe a pear. So, doesn't really matter. I don't know, probably carries no weight or something, but I don't have a clue. Analytical thinker looks like a left brain. And I got to remember I don't type through them here like I do on the Guardian Quick. That one you have to type through. So vicinity could be an area. And base for some lunches. I don't know, a tray? A tricky clue there, you know. Up to now could be yet. Modern transport service. Maybe a bike share? I don't know. Easy basket, maybe a tip in. And at 5'9" 3/4. The Army just rounded me up to 5'10", but I'm not. But I claim those 3/4. Tip-ins aren't exactly something that I would have called my strong suit. Playing a game of whatever, one-on-one, ain't gonna happen. So place for a cooling pie, maybe a sill. Qualifier for mini rapper, maybe Lil. Can think of quite a few. Okay, common assignment for editorial assistance or a description of this puzzle, circled letters. Well, so far I've got rain on the top one, but I think this would be a slush pile. And we'll check ourselves going down. Character set for electronic communication, and I think we're talking about ASCII. And I love playing around with ASCII art. I don't know about you, but I've seen some really cool pieces out there. Notes or messages. And they're both capitalized. That's a dead giveaway. There's something going on. So maybe this is an app. Audience member who might be in on the trick. I guess that would be a plant. And I'm glad we had that P and that L there. I probably would have put a shill, and that's not even the best definition. So that saved me. Gentle strokes. Okay, I guess we're still kind of in the golf thing here. This has got to be putts, and can't think of anything else that could be. Common reply to who's there. Well, when I hear my Shotzi's voice, it's me. Summer hire, maybe an intern. Academic acronym. It looks like we got ourselves STEM here. Furry wetlands growth. Yeah, so I think we got that science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Showbiz quartet. Well, it's a common answer, but that's an interesting clue, I suppose. Let's see. Central figure in a classic sci-fi series. I don't know. Console device with triggers and thumbsticks. I guess it could be a gamepad, maybe. I just don't feel comfortable with that at all. Tennis period since 1968, and I guess this would be the open era. And let's see, appendage for a morning glory, and I think they're known for their tendril. Indian lentil dish, I think would be doll. Filmmaker Aster, and that's Ari. And I don't really go for horror movies or anything, but I saw a title, I don't know, I guess relatively recently in Amazon or one of our streaming services. I don't even remember what it was. It was like, there's something strange about Mr. Johnson or something like that. But the title had my interest piqued to a degree, but I just don't. Console device, yes, I think we're going to go ahead and go with gamepad and then see what we've got on that. So central figure in a classic sci-fi series, Planet of. Measure of brightness could be a lumen. And so judger of pitches, maybe the ump. And fix as text, and I guess that would be to emend. Is out, maybe sleeps. Clever enough as well. Okay, so let's see. Oolong and Rubos for 2. I guess we're talking T's. Educational support group, maybe the PTA. URL starter, maybe HTTP. What's this here? One trained in CPR. What? Christopher? But that ain't gonna fit. Must be maybe we go with an EMT. There we go. Damn you. Wow. Okay, so I guess we'll wait here. Let's see what's going on. Like the French words for every weekday and month, and I guess I'm gonna be masculine. My French is pretty good, actually. Steamed beverage with spices from the Indian subcontinent, and I think this is a chai latte. I used to drink them over and over in Iraq. Any little place, out and about, hanging out with the locals, doing a food patrol or whatever. I just stop at the little bodegas and get a chai latte. Fictional band leader of the 1960s, and I think we got ourselves a Sergeant Pepper. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we were right on that. So carries no weight. And okay, that's cool. Like Shotzi always tells me, if you say it, just type it in. I mean, your gut's usually right on these things. I mean, just type it in, and then I don't know. If I don't feel my gut being right, I don't necessarily just want to jump into that, right? Old standard of tape. I guess we're talking VHS. And that is old. Climax in many a video game, and I couldn't tell you that, but this is at least a level down here. I mean, I don't video game. I just don't. In fact, I had a PlayStation 4. I used it to play the billiards. Word games, I mean, brief bit of time could be a sec. Wait a sec. And let's see. OZ, so an ounce is an example, maybe an amount. So I guess damn you could be rotten hell. Well, I tell you what. That's to the point, is it not? Iridescent stone, Shotzi's favorite. As a matter of fact, she loves opals. And Muti and Fatih just got her a beautiful opal pendant on a basically a kink-free chain. It's a solid gold tube. It's really quite nice. Knock on the noggin, maybe bop. Opens as a menu, maybe drops down. Yeah, I guess like a menu on an app or something like that, maybe, or website. Chopitos y croquetas. Some of you are talking tapas, and something acquired in a salon bed, perhaps. Maybe looking at a base tan versus some kind of wax. So you can always change it later. It's the beauty of digital. Cellular messenger. And okay, so we got RNA making an appearance today. Very nice. So this is good stuff. I mean, this is it's not a bad hump day grid. It just makes you have to think about every single thing. Well done, Kiran Pandey. You're making me think for a living here today. I suppose this could be a boss level. And you got me there. Maybe dyeing some body art. Saw a lot of that in the Middle East. Henna. William, longtime editor of the New Yorker. Maybe William Shawn. And let's see, hawk or crow. This is the second time I've ever seen this. And the actor. That's interesting. Cocksure, I guess, could be brash, and regretted could be rude. And you know what? How do we do, Bob? Just on the whole, a very clever, beautifully constructed grid today. I am impressed to no end. Very well done. I'm liking it. This was just the way to go, right? There were no real standouts to me. I don't think I'd ever seen bow shot before in a grid. And I don't know that I ever saw a gamepad in a grid, but I think that on the whole, I mean, it seemed pretty much themeless, right? I mean, they kept talking about, the center letters, like a rain and snow and what have you, but on the whole, I just thought it was a fabulous grid. So let's go ahead and just wrap this on up and bring down our Benny or Dadu at the same time. And I just want to say, it's been an amazing day for me. Just kind of still getting my bearings around work, having been out of the country for 6 days straight, and had a really good night's sleep. But I tell you what, I did not want to get out of bed this morning, so 5 o'clock came very early. But the day is the day, and so here we are. We're straddling into the evening at 5 p.m., and let's go ahead and get these grids up. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So please do comment, share, like, subscribe. I love all of that, right? I love seeing the channel grow. It just means so much to me. We don't do anything to market it. We like to let it grow organically, right? People, so that we always have a strong audience, of committed community members, right? People who belong to this community. It's like our village, right? And I think that's the best way to do it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, be good to your friends and your neighbors, and especially your friends and whatnot, but be really, really kind, right, to that person behind you in line. If you see them behind you in the queue, do a little something extra for them, because I think there's such a great degree of uncertainty in every manner of life right now. So a little kindness will go a long way. And until we see you tomorrow for the Thursday grid, may there be rebuses galore. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, servus, grüß Gott, ciao, Cin-Cin. And what was I told to say? Something about pip doodle pips? I don't know. Gotta learn that again. So one of my guardian mentors is teaching me terms, and I'm gonna have to figure that out one more time. Cheers. Be well out there. Take care.